The character I'm playing is Ivy, and she's the middle sister, and she is the one who has stayed close to home all these years, and had a special relationship with her dad, and feels a little bit put upon, having been here for all this time, and is excited for a change. I just felt so lucky, and I learned so much from Meryl. She is the most generous actress I've ever been around. Julia's amazing also, and was there for me every way. Meryl's character is so specific and so intense, and she never let that energy drop for a second. For every single take, for every single person's coverage, she brought that character to life, and it was just remarkable. And to see her seemingly comfort in the character and how it changed, sometimes slightly, sometimes drastically from take to take, and just what a great, hilarious group of people. Margot's hilarious, Dermot, Ewan, Julia, everyone's so smart, so funny, brings such richness to the table. Everyone was a pleasure to see every day. Margot Martindale, you know, you walk into the makeup trailer and she will be singing the entirety of the Oklahoma musical songbook with like snapping and leg work. Julia is just hilarious and silly and so generous. And Juliette, I loved playing sisters with Julia and Juliette. Like, she's just such a special, specific person who, she has no sort of filter. So what you see is what you get with her all the time, which is beautiful. And Dermot's one of the funniest people I've ever met. And I adore Ewan. He's just one of the most humble, down-to-earth people that I've ever met in my life, which I wasn't expecting, and not to mention, you know, talented and gorgeous, and just a treat. And I loved playing opposite Benedict as little Charles. I really admire his conviction and his brain, and how thought out this whole thing was, and how specific he was and clear. And I actually worked for John a long time ago. I did a television show called Presidio Med that he executive produced, but I didn't have much contact with him. So it was really fun to get to know him a bit, and I love him. I think he's great, and he's given me the gift of my entire career by allowing me to be a part of this movie.